How do bikini competitors get so lean and ripped? Let's talk about that. Well, there's five reasons. And if you ask any bikini or figure or fitness competitor, they'll probably agree with me on these. So let me go over the five different reasons, and then we'll dive into each one of them in depth. So number one is your diet, what you eat and what you drink. Number two, weightlifting. Number three would be cardio. Number four would be supplements, and number five would be drug use, or in some cases drug abuse. So let's go into all that. So here's the most important thing about number one, which is the diet, is that even if a bikini competitor messed up on the other four areas, even if they didn't get the other four areas right, and they nailed their nutrition, their food and their water, what they ate and what they drank, they could still be really successful. That's how important that is. In fact, I've even said what you eat and what you drink is 90% of your fat loss success. Okay, and let's move on to number two, which was the weight training component. And a lot of them really overdo that. In other words, you know, weight training, weightlifting, it's a good thing if you want to build muscle, build a chiseled, lean, ripped physique. But you know what? Too much of a good thing isn't always a good thing, right? And then that leads us to number three, which was the cardio. Same thing. A lot of them really over-abuse the cardio. They don't follow really the best nutrition, and they think they can make up for it by just doing overloading cardio exercises. And the problem with that is when you do too much exercise, it's a razor thin line you got to walk between overtraining and between keeping your body in a balanced hormonal state, in a recovery state. Because as soon as you overtrain, your body's going to release cortisol, and what that's going to do is that's a stress hormone, and it can actually hold on to body fat, and it can actually promote muscle loss. So you want to be careful with that. And then what was number four? Number four would have been supplements. Supplements is another one that's really over-abused. Supplements are over-abused because, you know, even with people that ask me questions about how to lose weight, how to get lean, how to get ripped, almost always the very first question people ask me is, what protein powder should I take? What energy drink should I take? What fat burner pill? And my response to that is, your success will never hinge on a pill, potion, or powder. Let me repeat that. Your fat loss, fitness, muscle building success will never hinge on a pill, potion, or powder. So let's go with, and reason number five is drug use. And so some common drugs that bikini competitors take are clenbuterol, Anavar, Winstrol, believe it or not, but some girls are even on human growth hormone. Another one would be, believe it or not, Adderall. There was a girl I went out with, or I was actually together with for, I don't know, about half a year. This is years ago. And she was a figure competitor. But nowadays, bikini competitors are as ripped, especially the ones at the pro level or national level, they're as ripped as figure competitors were, you know, 8-10 years ago. And that's why the bikini division was created, because they didn't want women that were getting super shredded, super ripped, and they also wanted to create a division for women that didn't really want to take steroids or performance-enhancing drugs. And that's not the case anymore. So when you see one of these competitors, and if y'all want, type in post below or type in post photo below, and what I'll do is I'll actually post a screenshot of how to identify when a bikini competitor is actually on steroids. And there's one that I've seen on Instagram, and she has a great figure. She's a cute girl, but her delts have really just popped like crazy lately. And by popped, I mean just developed and have that rounded cap on them. And that's pure drug use. And I'm going to explain why. I'm going to do this is the first in a whole series I'm going to do on bikini competitors and how they get lean and ripped, and just kind of how the whole industry works. But this is just to get you guys started. If you liked it, click below. WetWolfTraining.com and Wet Wolf Nutrition. Signing out.